want to engage in the chat, make sure that you are subscribed. Welcome everybody. The last time I spoke to you beautiful people was on Monday when I was at the beach. I didn't stay long, because it was too noisy. There was a lot of family there, mother and children. I don't want my life to get interrupted, and also I was wanted to be respectful for other parents as well. I didn't want to, so hopefully next time when I reach early I can be able to do my live streaming early in the morning when I reach before the fluctuation of the crowd. Anyways, hope you guys are doing great. Welcome. Today is Wednesday. It's still the forecast that rain's supposed to come Tuesday as well as today. I haven't seen a sign of rain here in my parts, London here. They said that after a long spell of sunshine that in the city they had a little bit of rain. Hey, I haven't seen any sign of nobody saying on any social media, oh, we had rain and it was lovely. No, no, my love. If the rain do, must be a little sprinkle and that's it. Maybe a little 3% of, and that's it. Because everywhere you went, like there is drought right across the country. Even when we went in the countryside, at the beach in West Victoria Beach, there it was so dry everywhere. You dry, we were driving on our way going there, it was dry like crips. Dry, it's drought everywhere. Well, a part of Essex now has banned water hose, banned for household. They can't use their they have to use bucket if they want to use water, so they can use hose for hose on their garden or wash their car. So that is something that they should have put long in place. The sun is still shining, but it's not it's humid, but it's not hot, but it's humid, it's bearable. It come with a breeze, but it's still humid, so you still feel the humidity in the air, and also in the flat you still feel it, but it's not hot like before. um so that's what happened. Also, I like to say my condolences to the families that lost their loved one in the crash. There was a crash. Let me tell you something. As parents, we know sometimes we speak to our children, but there was a motorway crash, right? And a highway crash, where USA motorway, and in America you say highway, and there was involved with five teenagers, all lost their life. My condolences to the family. A sad one. They was doing some kind of, from what I've read from the the reporting, that they were driving very fast, that they were doing some kind of live TikTok, some kind of challenge they wanted to do, and they lost control of the vehicle, and all young men lost their life. Also, they had a collision as well with three young women, and they are in the hospital now fighting for their lives. And and I this from the news report, they have life-threatening injuries as well. And they have others who are, another one who is critical as well. So around this time of the year, especially during the summertime, wintertime we do get accident, but during the summertime there's a lot of giddy head. Like young people feel like life, they just drive fast, like they're they're untouchable. I want to advise parents, you need to speak to your children, and before you decide to say, oh, you can have a vehicle like these young men, make sure that they are roadworthy, make sure that they know how to follow the speed limit. There's too many incidents where parents have to be burying their children every minute. Also, the stabbing in London is getting out of control as well, and there's so many incidents, too many incidents. And I know the carnival season is coming up. The carnival weekend is coming up next week. I want to advise parents of young men, because young men, only one of them do it. You all need to speak to you, the young men. Go out and enjoy yourself. Leave your weapon at home. Leave them at home. You go to enjoy yourself. You and anybody get beef, stay yard. Don't go there and interrupt the people in carnival and interrupt other people having a good grand old time. I have never went to any carnival in this country because the crowd is too thick. and there's always violence there with somebody always go their intention where they have beef with somebody and they cause a nuisance, and then violence is being portrayed there. So I don't go, because with a thick crowd like that, you can't really control, and there, I don't want to risk my life as well, my girl's life, so I'm not gonna go. I have experienced carnival because I am from the Caribbean. I've know the real deal. You understand, the real carnival. I've enjoyed. So you don't need for me to go there. For those of people, a lot of people look forward for the carnival, but the young men, you all need to go and stop make carnival look bad, in terms of you all leave your homes and people go there to enjoy themselves, and instead that they go and enjoy themselves, they always carrying weapons of fighting. If you and your friend had a altercation from, say, 1 year ago or 6 months ago, don't take your beef to the people them carnival. Stay yard, no go there. Because a lot of times, some of you parents as well, you before your child leave home, make sure speak to them and check them bag and say, oh, me see we having a bag there, whatever, to avoid things. Because you are the same one gonna sit down be crying when they lock up them and give them years in jail or something, like you're the one there to cry. Listen to me, when you see your child going on a certain road, ask for help and get them sorted out. You understand? Because these young men, they don't really fully develop as well yet. They are still learning, they are still growing, they're still learning. So they feel like, oh, I'm young, they will just put me. No, my love. As long as you commit the word M, you are going to go to prison for life, or you're gonna get like the maximum of 25, 14, 15, 16 years. You understand? So teach their young men, go out, have fun, leave your weapon at home, go out and have fun. And I'm just so tired every time that you turn on the news, you understand, you turn on your telly, and there is an incident whereby a young person has lost their life. Thank you all for the thumbs up, and welcome everybody who stopped by today, and those of you who keep coming back, thank you. Um, Please, if you agree with what I'm saying, leave a thumbs up and let me know what you think about it in the chat. And please don't forget to subscribe while you're at it. So please speak to them. If you and somebody have something, a beef or some altercation or something, I advise you to speak it out. Make your mother take you to the next parent, and you all can hush it out. You understand, and know the root cause of what happened. Too much of young men, you're wasting your life away. You're just wasting your life. And you see, when you are young, right, you don't really conscious of what the things that you are doing to yourself, until when you reach an adulthood now and you want to get a job, you want to do so much thing with your life, but you have a criminal record from when you are young. You understand? And that criminal record go through right through adulthood. Unless you're gonna become self-employed, that's different. And even when you're self-employed, sometimes people will go on the register, and they will check to see if you ever commit a crime before or whatever. That is public knowledge, public information. You can get those things. So please, young men, don't waste your life away. What about fixing it out or talking it out? Like, remember in the Caribbean, when we have we might do little two little boop boop two little key, and then tomorrow we are friend again. Over here is just like the knife is too much person getting stabbed in this country, too much people losing their life. Thank you for the thumbs up, you beautiful people. Too much people losing their life for foolishness. Sometimes they're mistaken identity. People lose their life, which should not happen. No life should not be lost because somebody cannot control their emotion. Somebody feel like they are untouchable, and they feel like they're supposed to destroy. Knife crime destroy families. It destroy community, and it's in turn it destroy your life. Because when you get locked up, you have to follow what if they say 6 o'clock lockdown or 6 o'clock lockdown. So don't do things that you're gonna regret later on in life. Young men, I'm speaking to you all. If you come across this video, um do better. Your life is very precious on as well, and other people. Don't do something that's gonna haunt you for the rest of your life. There's a lot of young men now, men who now have families now, and because what they had done when they were younger is affecting them now. It's difficult for them to get a job. It's difficult for them like it's certain jobs, every job require you have to show your see your thing. So if you don't have that police record that is clean, yeah, you will have, what is that, you will have to show that. And that is something that they ask for, even if it's simple. Like sometimes if you're gonna volunteer for a school trip, the first thing they ask you for, what, I'm trying to remember the name of the thing that they ask you for, the police thing, I'm trying to remember the name. You have to present that. And if you all know, please leave it in the chat or the comment section. I'm trying to remember, it's the tip of my head, but it's not coming. You have to um you have to show that. And if they see that you have criminal record, then you know, say you cook. And there's a lot of young men that are suffering now because they grow up to be men now and they have families of their own, and then they go back to school, they have the qualification, but they can't get a job because of their criminal record that they had before. And every little thing, it doesn't have to be something that major now. A little altercation whereby you and somebody might fight, police come lock you up, they put your fingerprint, they put down your name in a book, that's considered a criminal offense, or civil offense. These things, if that's for a small thing like that, it still goes a long way. Even if you go jail for 1 month, it's still there. So avoid it. All young girls as well. I know some of you all did some gang as well, and gang not pays. Gang do not do anything to you more than damage and destroy your life. There's a lot of people sometimes. That is why sometimes like in the Caribbean, when they say young person, you can say, oh, we are out here, so no, get out of the street now. Street not good for you, trouble they out yourself. Over here is different. You cannot approach these young men or young girls and say, oh, we're doing a street, time to go home and meet your parents or whatever. These young people um, feel like they are above the law, and they are very disrespectful. So if you try to help them or talk to them, they will start. And me, I don't want nobody to pull out no weapon, because these people have weapons, and the first thing they do are yash you, and then they might stamp you in your head, they might kick you in the stomach, they will batter you. So me don't want nobody if you can go batter me, and I don't want to get involved with police and to get in a confrontation with anybody. So I try, if I see a situation, I rather call those in authority, let them come and handle it. Me not go put myself in a harm's way for anybody. I'm gonna make sure do the right thing, go the right way. So if you see if your child come home and the child is saying they are being bullied or they are being hit or kicked, make sure you report this matter, let them investigate and take it up. Don't just leave it alone, because lots of time, sometimes these things end up fatal. So make sure when a child come home, not care how busy and tired they be, you ask them how was their day, how was school, and whatever. Ask them. You're at their work, you call and find out where are you. Sometimes I know they can lie. I know sometimes they can lie and say, oh, I'm by this. Make them put on share location. And anytime they turn off the share location, they need to give an explanation why. Why? If not, you get put them in a program whereby they're gonna get some tough love, where they're gonna realize, like, if they not listen, this is where they're gonna end up, like a boot camp. So you all need, as parents, when you have these young boys, say that these young boys coming home with tons of cash, name brand, designer, they might go to school, they now work, we never get the money there. And a lot of times you have these men sometimes that they are grooming these young boys to as well, and they might give them little money and they start to say, oh, this is how we can make. And then the young boy feel like, oh yes, and they start to farm. They farm their own gang, they start to go on the sidewalk, they start to sell thing, and they start to do what they do, and then you become, they have this thing here in the UK where you have to, they go based off a postcode, your postcode, which is so rubbish. I don't understand why young people don't value their, a lot of young men, I have to say, don't value their life. Like, if you're not from this postcode, then you can't come here. Otherwise, this year, like, come on. And sometimes parents, I know sometimes you all know that these things are going on with all the children, and they must be on about children. I know they put on a blind eye because some of you all know your child going to school, right? They're not working, they are going to school. And you see they come out with stacks of cash and designer thing and name brand thing. What your thing supposed to do, ask them where they get it from. And if they can't tell you where they get it from, then you involve the law and let the law take its course. Sometimes you have to train in tough law. Sometimes doing that, you're saving that child life. You understand? Some of you will take the money, some of you will take the things, and then when it's spiral and it gone out of control, where there is no turning back, now then you come in and crying, and you already know that from the beginning your child was doing these things. You know, raising a boy child in this country is harder than raising a girl child. The only thing you have to worry about a girl child is like they fall in bad company and getting pregnant. With a boy, you have to fear that they did a gang and they going down a spiral. They always, you understand, you have to worry about the young boy. Most of them sometimes they don't involve, but if you just walking down the street, they like to pick on you and they like to do things. And then sometimes these guys they are not into fighting, and these are the people sometimes they target innocent people who are not in the things that they are into, and they go and attack them. There are too many mothers crying and for their children because of these things. We need to do better. We need to look out for each other as a community when you see these things going. The way how the system is set up as well, I can understand sometimes you can't save everybody, you can't help everybody, but at the same time, mothers, don't be too busy to find out what your child is doing. Go in them room, find out where they are getting these things from. You see them um and bringing certain things home. You see them behave a certain way. You see them start to they used to come home after school. You see them start to not coming home until 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night time when school over 10 past 3. You understand? You see your child coming home. That's why sometimes when they send them off to college as well, check in on them, just pop up on them sometime and see how they are with, because sometimes they get groomed as well, sometimes when they are in college as well. And also your young ladies as well, when they go off college and university as well. I mean, like college, university, because college they do come home. University, I meant to say. When they go to university, that's the time they are mixed among different people, different culture, different whatever, and then they get caught up in the doing the wrong things, because sometimes at college, like a lot of time they start and they start from there and they get flowing, and you know they will say, oh, let me go here. So and then when you realize, sometimes young ladies, when you go to university, make your parents proud, don't go. And I don't say you can't go to the clubbing once in a while, but when you have exam, focus on the exam. Avoid taking drinks from people as well. Make sure that if you are going to buy your own drink, if you leave a drink and go to the bathroom, come back, not trust, no, you can't even trust your shadow. When you come back and the drink there, don't put it in your mouth, don't drink it, because a lot of time these drinks are being spiked. People spike a drink. Sometimes people you consider their friends, they will spike it. And because sometimes if they see you doing great in university, sometimes they say, oh, she be able to touch it, that they will pretend to come around and be your friend. Thank you all for the thumbs up. So be careful. Speak to your daughters when they're going out, your daughter, the niece, or you understand, speak to them when they are going to university. Let them know that they are miles away from home, and you are giving them that opportunity for them to be independent, to know what how it is like, and you know, to be an adult living on you understand. Sometimes you share a dorm. Be careful when you go out. You don't have an exam, you go, be careful when you go out. You understand? Know the surrounding. Let your parents know that, oh, I'm going out with, well, I'm just giving Sophie and Susie. I'm going out with Sophie and Susie. We are going to this bar. Don't turn off your location. Share your location with your mother, your father, your uncle, nephew, whoever. Share it with some plenty friends. Everybody share it as well. So in case of anything, they can track your movements as well, and they can know, oh, you went out with Susie, you went out with that, you were going to the club. You understand? If they offer you a drink before you go to the club, you say no thank you. because you don't know. Sometimes they put in a drink there, or sometimes they want to get you start. Not drink before you go to the party. When you reach the party, you have, if your limit are only drink two drink, and then after that drink water, flush out the system. It better to be sober when you're at the party than not to be sober, because there's so many things. Don't share when it comes to, if you have vape which is not good for your health, don't share smoking thing and a pass around, don't do it as well. um when you accomplish certain things in university, keep it to yourself. Don't share with the other and let them know how well you are doing. When they're talking, they say, oh, I'm kind of lapsing back behind. Don't let them know how your progress, because sometimes jealousy can step in and people can harm you. You are far away, your parents can't think, and to protect you. Also, make sure that sometimes people can set you up and as well, and put jobs in right and set you up. So be careful, my beautiful people. Anybody I tell you let's go somewhere, you just say no, I'm not interested, man. I need to study. I'm gonna stay in my dorm, I'm gonna relax. You understand? Pick your friends wisely. We'll cut out the operating. You understand? Sometimes, and if you want to know your roommate or whoever it is, sometimes leave your phone on recording. Leave it on recording, hide it, leave it on recording, and hear what they are saying behind your back, so you'll know how to guard yourself and protect yourself from people like them. Be careful out there, my beautiful young people. I want to see y'all are the future, and you understand. And as you see, um we have, like in the I would say in the London, we have a lot we have the aging population, meaning like the way our retirement age is going, like 67 years for man to retire. You understand? And every year they keep adding on 2 years. I am telling you that young people, you need to be around. Your parents not supposed to be burying you. You're supposed to be burying your parents, not the other way around. I Sometimes sickness can happen to anybody. You understand? I understand that part. But I'm telling you, like, if you can avoid putting yourself in harm's way, do that. Too many senseless killing and too many life loss. Also, I want to touch on domestic violence a bit, because that has been happening a lot. Um, whereby parents, mothers, fathers, think of yourself. You wouldn't want somebody else to hit your mother. Don't hit nobody else's child. If you feel like you are getting angry and you can't control your temper, walk away. Take a long walk. Take a break from each other. Calm down yourself. Go downstairs. Do something instead of use your fist, because sometimes one blow can be fatal. You understand? And you don't want, when you are calm down, when your anger level is not up there again, and you calm down, you will be there sitting down crying and say, oh, I never meant it to happen. And especially mothers and fathers, if I know sometimes women beat man too, because I have to be neutral on this. Sometimes you have some woman beat up the man, beat up them husband. And I want to tell you, sometimes report these matters as well. Sometimes people might laugh and say, oh yeah, man, yeah, man, you go. Yes, abuse is abuse. And women, when a man hit you one time, that way for two blow. I speak about that already. Just leave that relationship. Even if children are involved, you don't have to be in a relationship with a person. You can do co-parenting. Sometimes it's better to have a healthy co-parent relationship than have an unhealthy relationship. Let me repeat, it's better to have a healthy co-parent relationship than to have an unhealthy relationship, because children live by what they see. And if you are in a relationship where you are being kick and punch every day, and your child, especially if you have a boy, right? He see father kicking up, he gonna feel like, oh, that is the only way a woman will listen to me or let my voice be heard or whatever. No, 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 no. Don't do that. You are damaging that young men as well. Women, especially when you have girls. That is why sometimes we have a pattern and a pattern, right? Or a cycle of abuse happening. Because when a child see a mother stay with the father, right, and they're getting abused, She feel like that is the only how that a man can show love, so they stayed. And they when they get older and they start to date, they stay in there because they say, oh, if my mother could have endured that, she stayed with my dad, they gonna continue to do it. So I want to urge you, be an example, don't do it. Just walk away. Better you co-parent in a healthy relationship than an unhealthy on a healthy relation co-parent relationship than an unhealthy relationship. Sometimes being apart sometimes make men learn from their mistakes and know that when they start to date again, they will know the things that they're not supposed to do to a woman. You understand? Sometimes they get influence as well. And I heard that sometimes you hear some women, sometimes wonder if something wrong with their mind, like their brain, not their mind. Like, why would you say if a man don't hit you, don't love you? That's rubbish talk because um if a man love you, he will respect you, but respect goes both ways. You have to respect the man as the same how the man supposed to respect you. A lot of time we can be demanding of women and say men must respect us and we can respect the man. Respect goes both ways. If you feel as a woman you feel like you want to be respected but you can't respect the other half, you are not ready for a relationship. You need to work on yourself as well, because sometimes these things come from traumas as well, and sometimes these things come from past relationship that you were in, the way how you were treated. So you decide like, okay, if I start this new relationship, me, I'm gonna do the same thing like with a man is doing, I'm gonna do it to my new partner. And that is wrong. And I want to tell you, don't compare your previous relationship with your present one. These things cause breakup. The reason why I'm saying is like, for example, if you was in a relationship where you were getting abused, which abuse of any form is wrong, right? And you have somebody that is loving you, treating you right, respecting you, making you let your voice be heard, and vice versa. You understand? You making their voice be heard, respecting them and everything, and they are respecting you, they are giving you respect, you are giving them respect as well. Don't bring up and say, oh, you know what? No, don't do that. Because when you do that, sometimes you can plant a seed in that person's head, especially if you tell that person, oh, you know, we was together for 5 years or 6 years, and he said to me that, and I said, accept it. No, you're planting a seed. You are telling that man, oh, you know, if she did that, that means I could get away with her 1 or 2 times. Don't bring up your past relationship in the present. Sometimes men don't like to be compared to your ex, and you know that a fact. The same how a woman don't want a man to compare them to their ex. Any man compare them to their ex, me done with you. Man, hey, move, go away. That means say you now get over your ex, you still love your ex. Don't compare me to Ross. Comparison the color of dreams. So now kill. Don't compare me with your ex. Me is me this day. That's what your past like. If you said you have moved on and you leave that alone, you need to leave it alone. Don't bring it in the new. A lot of times some of you all bring your past relationship in the new one, and then I start to mix and say, oh, he this that. No, you are belittling that man. That man is doing the best that he can right now. Just give him time. Just be a support system for him, the same how you're gonna be a support system for you. Sometimes we don't know how long, when we meet these men, how long they work to reach where they are. Sometimes we reach these men, sometimes we don't know. Sometimes some man go through some trauma as well, you know. And sometimes that is all I always gonna encourage you all. Make sure before you do any relationship, make sure that you seek the help that you want, men and women. If you haven't you go through any traumatic experiences or anything verbally, physically, or you know, understand, or sometimes narcissistic man and women, make sure that you get the proper help that you need, so that you, when you reach in that you have a you reach a place whereby you are comfortable and you are happy within yourself, so that you will not bring your trauma into the relationship. When you bring, if you have a trauma that you not work on, you not try to do anything with it, and you understand, and you bring it in your new relationship, it's not gonna work, because sometimes these things damage a person, because if you traumatized from something, right? I don't say you don't have to let the partner know like, oh, I went through that experience, so be mindful of the words or the certain things that you said because I went through that. You can state that like when you are in the dating phase early on, Don't wait until it's late. Like if you went through something, you let them know. So if they can, so they don't know the triggers that trigger off these things. Like for example, if you had a traumatic experience whereby you was abused, or you had a traumatic experience whereby you was taking drugs, or you was alcoholic, and you let that person know that you went through these things before, so they already know that you went through that form of abuse. You are at this healthy stage in your life. You are happy. You are comfortable with yourself. You understand, and it takes you like 5 6 years to reach at this stage you are, to be able to dating and everything, and to trust somebody again. Thank you all for the thumbs up. So what you need to do, make sure you lay out these things at the beginning of the relationship. So for example, if somebody was abused, you let that person know, oh, I was abused, and you don't have to go into details because you don't want it to bring back up. You just say, just say I was abused and stuff and stuff, and you leave it alone. Right? So they know when you're in a relationship, when it's serious now, not to do certain things to trigger off back, that to bring you in a place where you want, a dark place where you want. And I advise sometimes people, sometimes when you tell the partner too much details, sometimes if a little argument, they bring up that. And that sometimes cause conflicts in relationship and conflicts in the home. So my thing is like, if you have somebody who is not grown enough, or you're not realize, like when people are traumatized, don't go in a relationship as well. For example, if you know that you are not ready, nobody go inside a relationship. A relationship is based off love and trust, and relationship is based off of somebody tell you something that happened to them. You just respect them, you move on. Even if you're them finished, then and if you hear about what you went through. And the whole of social media don't know, need to know what that person went through, because too much we need to do like when we had breakup before social media was, and no, like nobody, like two little people might know, because sometimes my vent to a best friend, and a best friend might tell another person, my two person, and that's it. But with social media, where hundreds and thousands, some millions of person will know, be careful as well. If you are not ready, or you are not mature enough um to be in a relationship whereby a person went through something traumatic, don't go in that relationship as well. Okay? Yeah. Let me see what I want to talk about as well. I had something I want to talk about. Hopefully that it will come back as well. Or for those of you, please follow me on Facebook at Empress Life in London. It's the same thing like YouTube. Follow me and comment and stuff on my videos and whatever. I do reels on there as well. I just got emerging talent badge on Facebook, and I was so happy about that as well. Emerging talent, so I was uploading regular. So I've been uploading regularly, and people has been engaging and stuff like that. So yeah, follow me on that as well on my Facebook. I've been putting a lot of work in my Facebook. You understand? Yeah, and follow me. I haven't been live on Facebook for a long time. I think I might do a live streaming. Maybe when the girls gone back to school, I do a live stream. At that time, I might have more time. Like in the morning, I can do it. I come back before I do my exercise. When I come off the live streaming, I need to do my exercise. I start to do exercise like in the morning, and so I'm doing my exercise, and it's really making my body feel really good. So, and I'm drinking my H2O water. This is a hydration break. Although, as I said before, it's not too hot. It's still humid, and I'm grateful for that as well. I'm grateful. I want to advise you all as well to share the live streaming, subscribe, leave me a lovely comment or chat or whatever. The first time you come across a live streaming, please don't forget, check out my long version video. I have a lot of long version video. Also, I have a lot of I just uploaded last week I uploaded a long version video. I want to get back in the habit of vlogging as well. So for September, next month, I'll be going back into my vlogging as well. Um my vlogging. So I'm just taking it easy, so at least I won't have the girls with me. I will be by my own. So at least when I'm doing my when I'm doing my vlogging, I can focus more, because if I'm doing my vlogging and I have the girls, I have to um constantly look to make sure them okay, them with me and wherever. So well, with myself only, when I'm doing the vlogging, it will be easier. We will be going out of my borough to do some live streaming as well. So I will be taking you along with me. I'll be doing some walking as well. To do some live streaming, I'll be doing a little bit of walking. That will be a form of exercise as well while I'm walking and doing the vlog. So I'll be doing that. Whether it's cold or not, I'll be doing the vlogs. So look out for those vlogs as well. We'll be walking and talking, and I'll just show you along the way as well. Some of them I will have to take the bus to go and do a vlog. Sometimes it's good to just hop on a bus and just go somewhere. They understand? Yeah. So I'll be doing that as well. I think it's like Feltham High Street. I want to go and do some vlogging. Just take the bus and go on there as well. Um there I want to go Chiswick as well to do. I want to go into like charity shop and see, just challenge myself to go charity shop and see. I used to get some lovely gems in charity shop, like piece of clothing like new still, and like one of a kind things, and it's just nice that you can have like to wear. So I think I might do that as well. That is a form of like to help as well. I think I want to do that as well. So yeah, I think I want to do that. So look out for that as well on my vlogs that will be coming in September. So I'll be starting a series of vlogging. Come walk with me, or you understand, I'll be doing it these things. I'll be recording for my Facebook reel, and as well as for doing the vlogging as well for my. So I will have to do like a short reel and then and then long vlog. So that is what I'll be doing. So please look forward for these look forward for that vlogging series that will be coming up next month as well. I will be still doing a little. I haven't uploaded a short for a while now. I think I need to upload a short today as well. Yeah, so I want to say thank you all for stopping by. I hope you all enjoyed the beach live that I did, a short one as well. I hope you all are enjoying this summer here in London. I know that we had some. I didn't enjoy it when it was really hot and sticky. I didn't enjoy it. But I'm enjoying it now. Like like how not to like it's just humid and it's not scorching where you sweat. You understand? Yes, I was sweating like if I'm walking in a I was walking in a mill. I was sweating so much, you understand? And it was a driving through the countryside, driving through London is just dry, 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 dry. We are really, really in a drought. And they said from next year as well, it will remain like it will be getting worse and worse. So global warming is really, really happening. It will be happening. So next year we have to look out for more high temperature again. So more heat wave next year. So yeah, we have to look out for these things. So make sure that when they have the sale, like you buy like light clothing, like cotton clothing, make sure that you get them one day for next year, because it's soon like a regular occurrence with this summer weather we will be having, right? Me not miss nothing for over. Only thing we didn't miss is a little breeze, but when we this is a nice summer, you get to wear out every summer clothes you had to wear it. I never no, this is the first summer. This is the first summer that I enjoy wearing my clothes, you understand, and had really get to wear my summer piece of clothing. Because most of the time last year we had like a little heat wave, but then we had rain like the whole of August. Mostly in the whole of August we had rain, so I didn't really get to wear much of my clothes last year. But this year, hey, I wear everything. Things I repeat them, because I didn't expect summer to be like this, so hot. You understand, where you had to wear that you will get opportunity to wear all your clothes. So no, complain. You understand? No, don't complain. You understand? Don't complain about not get able to wear your summer pieces, because a lot of time we don't get to wear summer pieces. So me get to wear all of my things and me repeat my clothes on them. Remember when I say repeat, I repeat them. I wear the top with something else, I wear the bottom with something else, and I wear all my light piece of clothing that sometimes I have to put over a little cardigan. My love, I just go. My back was on, my foot, my legs was on, my toes was on. I was glistening. sometimes it's too hot. I may tell hubby it's too hot, and hubby say, oh, you're probably too much. I say, sometimes it's too hot. When it's reach like 36, 35, 34, I can't bear it with my do. So, yeah, train is passing, yeah, so you get a bit of more. But otherwise than that, it was really gorgeous. The weather, hey, thank you all for the 5 thumbs up. And please, if you are one of those persons that talk about live streaming, big up a nice clean self. You know the do. You already know what to do. You understand? You did it the right thing. Thank you for the thumbs up. I really appreciate, love you. For those of you who that thumbs up the live streaming and watched me, I wanted to thank you as well. But next time, make sure that you thumbs up the live streaming. Okay? Always leave me a lovely comment. I will big you up in the live streaming. So when you leave me a comment or a chat, I'll big you up. Or I put you on the community tab and I will big you up on the community tab. So make sure that you leave a lovely comment as well. Or in the chat, or if you want to be on the replay, leave a comment. So I'll big you up on my community tab as well as my next live streaming, which we're gonna be on Friday. The week is slowly going, the month is slowly going. I'm not ready for the school run, but can't help it. September, I'll be back on the school run again. New chapter for my eldest one, going to secondary school. Me and my young one will be studying, going to school. I'll be missing my eldest one with us. You understand? Like how we like in the morning, most we go most time, and I see her. But I will have to wait until she come home from school. But she will leave in the morning. She go on by that, and then in the afternoon I'll see her. When she come home. Anyways, I'll miss that part. Anyways, that is part of life and growing up and make them be independent. You know. Yeah, my youngest one soon gonna be she going to year 5, and my eldest daughter she go to year 7. Hey, she's looking forward to that as well. And you know, I remember when they were younger, both of my girls, I used to be at home with them. When they didn't start to go school yet. And I used to be looking out the window and the hubby used to say, oh, just know that would be you taking the girls to school. I say when? And look how time flies so fast. I remember my youngest one was with home with me and my eldest one was going to nursery. I was scared for her going to nursery because my daughter was so attached to us being home, you understand, and she was so attached. But I was shocked when my daughter went the first day she went into nursery. I usually tell her the story over and over again. She walked straight into nursery. She never looked back. She never waved. She not know. I was scared and I was looking for them to call me and say, oh, she's crying. They say, oh, she was playing. She was happy. When the morning come, my daughter was so happy. She, oh, mom, it's school today. Or when the weekend, I said, no, my love, not school today. And then after when my youngest one started nursery now, then my one she was in year 1. So my youngest one start nursery. So I had to go in the morning, drop my eldest one, and then come back home, go in the afternoon like 1 p.m. and for nursery. It was a hill and gully run. I'm telling you, up and down. I was saying, um, I was telling myself, oh, when will this end? Like it was so much. Like from when I get up in the morning, 6 o'clock, I'll be on my foot. By the time I come back in, have my breakfast, tidy up the house, do some laundry. It was time for me to go out and pick my and take my daughter to nursery. But the beauty about it, it was afternoon nursery, so I just had to pick both of them in the afternoon. That was the beauty of it. But my thing is, I wish like it kind of gave me a little breathing space in between because I think like if she was going morning in nursery, I would have to go in the morning, drop her off, and then by 12 p.m. I had to go and pick her up, and then I would have come home and then after I'll be going back out 3 p.m. So I'm glad that like when I dropped it come the same, but I feel like it's better at least I have some labor time. So I had to come in, make lunch for my youngest one and go and take her to nursery and then I come back in, start to prep for dinner, and then when I pick them and sometimes I come back in and I finish cooking dinner. And look at it now, my daughters, them they are independent, meaning say they can dress themselves. Yeah, but dress themselves. If I'm not feeling too well, my eldest one can make a cup of tea. She can she can scramble eggs, and she can give like fix things for herself and her sister. If I'm not feeling well, I teach both of them like how to scramble egg, do bread, how they can have cereal. Like I teach them, you understand, to do that as well. So yeah, they are going good. My other big task is like getting her to like cook some rice. Like I teach them how to season chicken, but my other thing is like to get her to cook rice and stuff like that. Before the holiday end, I think I'm gonna get her to cook like a small bit of rice for she and her sister, so they can have. So just by practicing, I should have done that, but the weather was too hot. Summer was too hot to have them in the kitchen, my daughter, in the kitchen and cook. My thing was I told them I would have gonna teach them in the summertime to cook, but because we get them kind of hot weather, they know my love. I couldn't sacrifice to have them in the kitchen in that heat. With the stove under the heat, it would have been too much. So I can still like when they have breaks, like when my daughter have, they're gonna have like October. They're gonna have like a break in October. I think they have like 1 week in October. That will be the last break before school closes in December. So that will be cooler. So I'll be able to like teach both of them as well how to cook. Like they're gonna cook rice and I wanna cook rice. They know how to season chicken because I teach them how to season it. So also fried chicken as well. I show them how to season it. I was putting it in the oil. For those of you who might curious know, I don't want them mess around oil too young. So I was getting them helping me. I clean it up. Sometimes I put the lemon or whatever and I say come squeeze wash up the chicken and then put it, I take drain it, and then I was um telling okay, this is amount of season, go dash boop and whatever. And then after when it come to the fry, I'll get them to flour and do whatever we had to do, and then I take them and I used to put them in the oil to fry. I teach them that as well, you know. And they're coming along, they will get it eventually, but it takes time, you understand. It takes time for them to get the grips of it. Yeah. And then hubby already eat already, so he alright. So the girls already eat. They said they had have pizza and they are okay. So until they're ready for dinner, because it's still early, like for dinner time. You know the sun is coming out now. It's shining. The wind is blowing as well. And I wash my dressing gown, me and hubby dressing gown. So I'm gonna go now and hang them out on the line, so at least they will be dry. They will dry. So thank you all beautiful people for stopping by today. Thank you for the love and support. I really, really appreciate love you. Oh, heart, yes, heart for all of you all. The new subscriber, everybody who subscribed on Monday and the previous, you know, I want to say thank you all. I really appreciate love you all. Thank you for the love and support. And I see you beautiful people in the next one. I'm gonna go and hang out, do laundry, and I'm gonna go and wash my hair because my hair needs to be washed. It's wash day. So thank you all for the love and support, and I see you all in my next one. Bye.